Have y'all ever started talking to a baddie and you're excited about the potential that y'all have, but at the same time you're ignoring the red flags? Oh, she toxic. Oh, she a cheater. Oh, 3 of my boys already hit. But based on the looks of her IG, she the one. And for everyone confused right now, in NBA terms, that baddie is the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is the 30 pounds of makeup she puts on every morning. Paul George is that freshly done BBL, and John Wall is that lace front she puts on her bald head. Guys, welcome back to another video here with NBA Addict TV, where we provide the latest NBA content on the tube. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get straight to the video. Let's get straight to the point. The Clippers are the most overrated team in the NBA. Sorry Clippers fans, I need to get that off my chest. And you're probably asking yourself, but why are they overrated, NBA? Well, I'm glad you asked. Welcome to NBA Addict TV's courtroom, and today I'm here to charge Kawhi Leonard and Paul George with 2 counts of being the most injury-prone stars in the league and 2 counts of scamming Clippers fans out of a championship. It shouldn't be a shocker to say that this year is championship or bust for this Clippers team. Let me remind you that the Clippers gave up future All-Star in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and 7 first-round picks, and since that trade in the 2020 playoffs, the Clippers struggled against an ascending Luka Doncic but won in 6 games, and then took on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets in the second round and choked a 3-1 lead. And I will not let y'all forget the fact that in that game 7, Kawhi Leonard shot 6 of 22 from the field for 14 points. That's outrageous for a superstar. He had the worst plus minus of anyone that touched the court, but you know who played even worse? His co-star in Paul George, who shot 4 of 16 from the field with 5 turnovers and the second worst plus minus on the court. Listen, I don't know who showed up. If it was Playoff P, Master P, P Diddy, Pushing P, I don't know. And this was the bubble year, so Kawhi Leonard cannot complain about rest, and Paul George as well as Kawhi Leonard were both healthy, so that's not an excuse. And we were robbed of the highly anticipated Clippers vs Lakers matchup. Now the 2021 playoffs arrive and the Clippers once again match up against the Mavs, and it took them 7 games to knock off a 21-year-old Luka Doncic and the boys. Let me make sure I give Kawhi Leonard his flowers, because he did show that ass by averaging 32 points on 61% from the field and 42% from 3. He was hooping for real. Then in the Utah series, Kawhi tore his ACL in game 4, and the Clippers eventually lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals, but that was after Paul George did everything he could to keep this Clippers team afloat. In game 5, PG put up 41, 13 and 6 on 75% from the field and 50% from 3. Paul George and Kawhi are some of the best talent this league has to offer, but what I'm saying is I think these boys are past their expiration date. Now last season, Kawhi missed the entire year and Paul George only played in 31 games. Even though the Clippers missed these players, Ty Lue still managed to make this team an above 500 squad, finishing with a 42-40 record. But Ty, being a fantastic coach, really isn't anything we didn't know already. What we don't know is how many games will Kawhi play this year. I mean, before he tore his ACL, he hasn't played more than 60 games since 2016. And for Paul George, hey, the amount of injuries he has had over the last few years runs longer than the list of men that has ran through Tiana Trump. If we're being honest, I mean, bro hasn't played more than 60 games since his last year in OKC. Now adding a John Wall to be the backup point guard was a good move, but once again, he is someone who hasn't played more than 45 games since 2016. Is it crazy to say that we are expecting too much out of this Clippers team? Like the entire Western Conference, no, scratch that. The entire league got better. And if a healthy Kawhi and Paul George struggle with the Mavs and Nuggets in the playoffs before, there's no way I see them getting over the hump this year. But that's just the postseason. This year, seeding matters more than ever. The league is more talented than it has ever been. These young stars are ascending, and the Clippers stars are on the backside of their career, with Kawhi being 31 and Paul George being 32. I just don't see this team being a serious competitor. Now Clipper Nation, before y'all go on and tell me in the comments how y'all just acquired Norman Powell and Robert Covington and how Marcus Morris is a dog and how you're really high on Brandon Boston Jr. and y'all still got Zubac, do y'all really think that you're better than a healthy Warriors team, huh? How about a healthy Nuggets team? Can y'all knock off a skinny Luka? And that Mavs team did get deeper than the last time y'all faced off. The Grizzlies just came off a phenomenal year. Are y'all better than them? The Suns are going through some chemistry issues, so y'all may be better than them. But Anthony Edwards and Cat is a dangerous duo down in Minnesota. And Zion, CJ McCollum, and Brandon Ingram will prove to be a tough matchup as well. Clippers, this is my advice. Just don't coast through the season. And if you do, good luck in the playoffs. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think about the Los Angeles Clippers down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and NBA basketball is back, and so is NBA Addict TV, and I'll see y'all next video.